guys, Marsingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to jump into the legendary VEGETA event to show off STR Kid BUU and see how well he performs in this event. Now, I am bringing him on a margin power team, not his own lead, because I thought they would be good not only to show off these guys on different teams other than their own leader skill, but also because the fact that when the anniversary comes around in July, they do add a bunch of missions to the VEGETA event and the Goku event to beat them with specific teams. And one of the ones that they add for the VEGETA event is the margin power team. So obviously this is a run that in future will actually complete us a mission, get us some rewards, some extra tickets on that VEGETA banner. So it's interesting to see what he's going to be like here. So obviously I've been link leveling him since yesterday, since I pulled him and did the 55% showcase. I did also post a screenshot. I decided, even though I said at least twice that I was done summoning, I decided to do one more rotation on his banner to use up the last of my stones, and I did pull another copy of him. So I do have one dupe in him now, so he has a nice little bit of additional as well as the 3 dodge, which means he now does have the potential to attack 3 times in one turn. So I brought along the buff BUU because he's a super good link partner for Kid BUU, and with his easy A, he's relatively okay in more difficult content. Obviously when we get to like a type disadvantage phase, like the God VEGETA, probably will want to have an item active to keep him protected. But of course the same thing can be said of when we get to the very final phase against Super Saiyan Blue Evolution VEGETA, because obviously Kid BUU is going to have type disadvantage. So even though at that point he's going to be fully built up with his passive, because he'll have attacked at least 4 times by then, obviously, and we're going to have probably activated his active skill. I say probably, there's like no way he won't have been hit 6 times by the time we get to the end of the event. So he's going to have his full buffs and everything, so he should actually still tank normal attacks reasonably well from Super Saiyan Blue Evolution VEGETA. It's just a case of if we don't have an item active, a super attack will be a GG. I actually did a test run yesterday just for fun, like before I'd actually pulled the dupe, so it was only at 55%. And yeah, super attack did like 650k to him. So yeah, that was at 55%, but that one dupe's not going to make much of a difference when it comes to type disadvantage damage from VEGETA with no item active. So obviously, if you get the right luck, it would be possible to do a no-item run with this team. Maybe when the mission gets added, I'll try and do it. But you guys know I don't really care about doing no-item runs on stuff outside of Super Battle Road. And especially with the fact that Kid BUU has that type disadvantage, you basically are just rolling the dice with RNG in that final phase that Kid BUU doesn't take the super attack from VEGETA, because if you're doing a no item run, so you've got no item active, obviously, he is going to take a lot of damage from that phase. So let's go ahead and put him in slot 1 here. So we've got no support. We have 200k defense at the start of the turn, though, with no support. That is actually pretty good here for Kid BUU. And obviously, remember, every time he's taking a hit during the turn, he's giving us 20% HP back at the end. So you see here, we're taking 3 double-digit damage attacks, and then at the end of the turn, we have over 500k HP on this team. So at the end of the turn, he's going to be healing us for over 100k HP, and he only took like a couple of hundred at most. So we get the double super here. We still also have the potential for the hidden potential attack to proc as well. Mine only has 9, so yeah, he has an 18% chance to additional, but even so, very good showing there from STR Kid BUU. See, buff BUU in these earlier stages, as long as he super attacks first, his defense isn't terrible, but like I say, we just need to be a bit more careful when it gets to the harder stages. And man, I'm in the process of link leveling him because I've never done it before, but like, this is my exchange BUU. He's rainbow now, and even after super attacking, still taking like 17k or whatever it was from VEGETA, whereas like everybody else on the rotation was taking double-digit damage. So exchange BUU, definitely not particularly good. BUU, on the other hand, absolute beast. His attack stat's never really going to get any higher than this because he only stacks defense on super, but he does infinitely stack defense. He has a built-in chance to dodge. Every time he dodges, then obviously he gets the ability to guard activate. So Kid BUU, let's go ahead and let me make sure I don't have this set to skip because I have been link leveling. So let's go ahead and use Kid BUU's active skill here. See, I talked about this in the video yesterday, but Goku's active skill and transformation, you might want to save it sometimes in longer events, right? Because when he transforms into Super Saiyan 3, he only gets that buff for 6 turns. Actually, no, I'll leave you there. He only gets the buff for the 6 turns. Whereas, of course, Kid BUU just gets a permanent buff of 20% attack and defense. So, realistically, you just want to transform him as soon as possible. So let's see what our defense is here. So no support. We still got these 5 links active. We're now at 343k defense at the start of the turn. That's before supering, remembering that he raises his attack and defense on every single super attack. So depending on how many supers we get during this turn, like he's easily over 400k defense, which is pretty nice. There's the level 3 dodge as well. Let's go. Because I was going to say, when the animation first started up, wow, 6.5, that we were going to take a bit of damage from that super attack. But then, as I was saying from the previous rotation, Kid BUU's then going to heal us like over 100k HP at the end of the turn. And on Margin Power, so many of these units have either the healing link or heal at the start of the turn. This team is nigh on invincible. Oh, there we get the triple super turn as well. Look at this. Let's go. 69%, 1 dupe Kid BUU with no support on the rotation. Triple super. The third one is over 7 million attack stat. So yeah, Kid BUU is he's rather good. I'm definitely happy I got that dupe because we've already seen the level 3 dodge and the triple super attack turn in this run, which obviously we cannot do. Right, let's go ahead and transform you, because Super BUU does get damage reduction and greatly raises defense on super attack. So we definitely, against this type disadvantage phase, we definitely want to have Super BUU out here. Even though he, again, is not that great, because, I mean, he has damage reduction and he greatly raises defense on super, but look at his defense, 64k. So after supering, his defense is only going to be like 100k. What are you at? 220. Yeah, we've been going through this so quickly that the BUU tanks are not really built up, so I'm not going to transform them just yet. So if Super BUU takes a super attack here, that could be bad, but everyone else on the team should be fine. Well, obviously we know Buhan or BUU tanks will be. We get the dodge with Janembu. So ideal scenario really would be to get the dodge with Janembu and then have him get super attacked for the guard, or for him to super attack BUU tanks here. If he super attacks Super BUU, that's not going to be the best case scenario here for us. We are on full health though, so with the greatly raising defense and the damage reduction, is he going to do over 500k damage to him? I would hope not. But look at that, normal attacks are still doing 35k. So this actually might kill. Oh, phew, we get the dodge. I think he has level 3 dodge. I'd have to double check. But yeah, see this rotation, we got the Majin Buu with Barbody absorbed. So he is a defensive support unit, giving everybody a massive amount of extra defense. So we are looking very good here. Look, Kid BUU over 400k. At the start of the turn. That is actually crazy. Do they share any extra links? They do share one, but not really enough for me to do this, because before supering, that BUU has 162k defense, which isn't actually that bad, but he raises defense on super, so we definitely want him in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the item here just for the benefit of Buff BUU, just in case. I mean, we already know Kid BUU is at 400k defense before supering. So if he was to get supered in slot 1, he probably wouldn't even take that much damage. And normal attacks, we just know with that much defense, he's only going to be taking double-digit damage anyway. So, yeah, Kid BUU actually is crazy. I get the additional normal attack. We don't get the additional from the hidden potential. Obviously, this is his worst-case scenario turn, right, where he just does the super and then gets 1 additional normal attack. But he can do that at 55%, which is nice. And of course, the buff for his passive, where he has to attack 4 times to be fully built up, he only has to attack, he doesn't have to super attack. So you basically will always get that built up after 2 turns, which is nice. Because obviously if he gets an additional, he can only ever get 1 extra additional because of the hidden potential. So you can only attack 3 times in 1 turn at the most. So unfortunately there's no way to ever get it like earlier than after 2 turns. But still very good. So let's see, we can do this, and then I'll just do this. Getting the Dokkan attack here, a little bit of a waste since Vegeta is almost dead, but we got type advantage with the BUU tanks anyway, so we should take him out fairly easily here. I won't even bother hitting the nodes because it makes it go faster, and the guy's like almost dead anyway. We got type advantage, so we should kill him. I mean, even if we don't, we kill him this turn, right? And he's already supered, so everybody else on the rotation is only going to take double-digit damage anyway. But yeah, no crit, but then we get the additional, so that does help for BUU tanks, I guess, to help stack up his attack a little bit. The only thing we can't get with the buff BUU rotation, I'm pretty sure, let me just double check actually if he doesn't have it, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have big bad bosses. But obviously my Kid BUU is not full level 10 links. Oh no, he does. Yeah, see, Kid BUU, they'd have another link active, but unfortunately my Kid BUU isn't level 10 links yet, so big bad bosses will only activate when we're on low health. So, and that's the other thing to remember. So Kid BUU is looking like this throughout this video. 350k defense without support before supering, putting out 6-7 million attack stats, and like, he doesn't have big bad bosses active. So he's getting an extra 25% attack and defense when his links are at max level, which is actually just ridiculous. I mean, first super of the turn with no support, 6.5. Like, that is really, really good. Obviously, Vegeta dodges, which is annoying. And then look at that, we get the additional from the hidden potential again, just shy of 7 million. So, for a unit with only 1 dupe, again, without big bad bosses active, like, it's actually crazy how good he is. Like, obviously everybody ranted and raved about Goku, and when we knew that this Dual Dokkan Fest was like just about to drop, people were getting very, very excited, obviously, for Goku to come to global. But like, man, Kid BUU, like I said in the 55% video yesterday, Kid BUU is not that far behind Goku, in my opinion. Especially because right from the start, you know, he can get off those first 2 attacks, he can get some hits in to build towards his active skill. So he can be very, very good on turn 1. And Goku is still very, very good as a Super Saiyan 2. But obviously when he becomes the, you know, game-breaking, everybody thinks he's the best TUR in the game unit, it's because it's when you get to the point where you transform into Super Saiyan 3. So Kid BUU obviously doesn't need to go through that. Now, in the 2 videos that we've done so far, we haven't had any trouble really transforming Goku. But in events that aren't like super difficult, especially if you're bringing him on a stacked team, you can't necessarily even get to 77% or less HP in the first couple of turns, because the first couple of turns of these longer form events are always quite easy. So whilst I have been able to consistently get the transformation, it's something that you do need to get to make Goku the like out and out best TUR on global at the moment. Whereas Kid BUU, you just need to attack with him and get hit a couple of times and then get his active skill off. Now obviously having the active skill off and then getting that permanent buff does make a huge difference, but very easy to get. And you could see very early on in this run, it's already very safe to just put him in slot 1 and let him take some attacks so that he can get the... of course he super attacks the BUU Barbady. How much is he going to take from this? He's got quite good defense, but 500k. Ooh, look at that. So he just survived. Now, unfortunately for Vegeta, what this means is that we now have big bad bosses active with Kid BUU. So, Vegeta, you done goofed. Let's pick up some... let's not pick up too many tech orbs. Let me just double check actually Kid BUU. Because big bad bosses is 6. So it's 92% or less. So I guess we can actually still pick up some same type orbs here. Because we are quite far away from being on full health. So, but with big bad bosses active, so now Kid BUU is starting the turn at 415k defense with no support. So I don't even need to use an item here, because even if Kid Buu doesn't get 7.6, even if Kid Buu doesn't kill him here, we're just going to finish him off this turn quite easily with everybody else. Well, yeah, of course he does. We just heal a bunch at the start of the next turn, because Kid Buu didn't get hit, so he didn't get his passive, but we get a decent amount of healing out of these guys. I might transform. Let's go ahead and transform you. What's your defense at now? 338. It's actually not quite as high as I would like it to be, so you don't have big bad bosses anyway, so yeah, we won't transform him just yet. We don't actually need to. So this is where the exchange BUU does come in useful. The only reason I'm really using him is because of the leader skill, because he gives 170 to attack and defense and to HP, whereas LR BUU tanks only gives the buff to attack and defense, and then HP is 130, so obviously you have quite a lot less HP. And with this team, we have 567k, so if we had double exchange BUU leads, we would have over 600k HP on this team, which is pretty crazy, which then just makes Kid Buu's healing even better, because it's 20% of your maximum HP. So Kid Buu's end of turn healing will be even more ridiculous when you have more HP in total. So triple super attack turn from BUU tanks here, we'd love to see that. Oh wait, is this only the second one? I think it's only the second one actually. So he's going to get supered. He's got what, like 300k-ish defense now? So this will do damage. Yeah, 400k. But then we take double digits. Alright, good. Whew. So we just need exchange BUU, super BUU even. He's got 40% damage reduction. He's going to greatly raise defense on super. If he takes like 20 odd k from this Vegeta and dies, then he is straight trash. Okay, good. I was going to say, like, there's no way he doesn't take double-digit damage. But yeah, this is where I would love to see. So this BUU Barbody, when you're on low health, he doesn't do the same support. So free key and 50% attack when HP is 80% or less. So Kid Buu's not getting any defensive support. 400k defense. Yeah, let's do this. So we're going to get a lot of healing back off of these orbs with 400k defense. I could afford to not use an item here and take the risk, but unfortunately, even with 400k defense, if Kid Buu gets super attacked by Super Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, we will die. So I will go ahead and use the Princess Snake here, and let's see what we get from Kid Buu. So 7.7 on the first attack stat here. Are we on low enough HP that Big Bad Bosses was still active? I don't think we were actually, which is kind of crazy. 8.18. Oh, it's because we're getting the buff. Yeah, it's because we're getting the buff from BUU Barbody now. We're getting an attack buff instead of a defense buff. So Kid Buu with one dupe, the 8 million attack stat, one absolute beast. And then yeah, Buff Boo's obviously going to be a bit safer in this final phase where he has type advantage. Still taking 8,000 damage with type advantage and an item active. So you got to be careful if you want to use him. He's a very, very good link partner for these Kid Buu units, but his defense definitely leaves quite a bit to be desired. So my Buuhan has the most defense, so let's go ahead and actually transform him, because then we can get everyone on the rotation to actually link, even though we're going to keep Janembu in slot 1.
Excellent! I'm stronger than I ever was before!
We were talking about it the other day. I don't think they'll do it for Worldwide Celebration, because Worldwide Celebration literally was Vegeta and BUU like 2 years ago. But I'm looking forward to them eventually doing a new standalone Buuhan and a new standalone Super Vegito. Because obviously then they can easy A STR Super BUU and physical Super Vegeta in a Vegito. I keep saying Super Vegeta. Super Vegito in that celebration, and then that celebration will be rather hype. So Janembu should eat this up. Yeah, double digit damage. I mean, he infinitely stacks defense. I didn't actually check. I didn't see what his defense was at the start of the turn. I was only checking the 2 BUUs. But if you go back, you'll be able to see it. He is a beast for this event, because by the time you get to the end where he can't dodge anymore, you don't need him to dodge, because he doesn't need to guard because he's got type advantage, and he's been stacking defense for the entire event. So his defense, I would imagine, is at least 400,000 or 500,000 at this point. So he is a very, very good unit to bring into this event. But is BUU Tank's going to be able to finish off Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta here? We're going to get another super attack here, so maybe. We still have the potential for the third one as well, which we are getting. If he crits, I think he just kills him, right? Because he's raising attack on this 12-key super as well. So, do we get one more turn with Kid BUU? We do. Let's go. Alright, so, for the final turn, let's do the ultimate true test then. Let's put Kid BUU in slot 1. If we use the Whis, we obviously will definitely survive. If we don't use an item, we survive as long as he doesn't super attack Kid BUU. And at the end of the day, we've done the full event. You don't need to win every single run. I just really want to see... Yeah, see, he tanks double digits against Blue Evolution Vegeta. So as long as he doesn't super attack us, we win. And there you go. So, yeah, Kid BUU against the Legendary Vegeta event with one dupe. Very, very impressive. So yeah, this will be a mission for this event once the anniversary comes to global. And as you can see, it is very doable now. It is doable without Kid BUU, with items of course. The no item run definitely will be a little bit more difficult. But yeah, Kid BUU holding up very well. The turn where we got up to like 8 million attack stat with him. Imagine what he looks like when he's Rainbow level 10 Links. Like, he's going to be an absolute monster. So, yeah, very, very good. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.